Welcome back, everybody. Our non-Barnes in the house, and welcome to another Words of Wisdom on a Wednesday with our non. So I'm very excited to be here. I'm looking forward to share with you some insights. We have Instagram in the house here. We've got Facebook in the house. And for those of you watching this on YouTube, give us a like, give us a thumbs up if you enjoy this content, or tag someone that you think needs to hear this. So good to be here as always. Lisa, Merry Christmas. Good to see you. Yeah, so excited to be here for another Words of Wisdom on a Wednesday. And today's topic is one that's close to my heart, which I'm going to share with you guys. I'm going to share with all of you guys. And that is, the topic of today is very simply for you to make, or what is one of the biggest or the best decisions you can make for 2023. And so I'm very passionate about this subject that I'm going to talk about in a moment. And people always ask me come November, December, they always say, Arnon, I want to make next year a big year. I want to make it the best year possible. And one of the things that I do in all the coaching that I do with entrepreneurs, business owners, business leaders from all over the world, initially they're all after one thing. And they're all after bigger, better results. Bigger, better results. And so if you're in that camp, that you want to have bigger, better results for the coming year, in any area, maybe you want bigger, better results in your love and relationship and your connections. Maybe you want bigger, better results in your health. Maybe you want bigger, better results in your intimate relationship with your spouse, your partner. Maybe you want to get bigger, better results financially, right? Maybe you want to do better financially. If any of those are of interest to you, then listen closely. When I get asked to coach leaders, business owners from all over the world, the first thing that most of them say to me is they want to make more money. They want to have a bigger bank account so they can have more fun and enjoy life more. Does that sound familiar? And so one of the things that I always say to people, look, we don't need to grow your money. We don't need to grow your finances. We don't need to grow your business. We don't need to grow any of that. What we need to grow is you. Now, why is that so true? Is because from my experience, and this is Psychology 202, when you grow you, everything else grows. And so the key question is, how do we make you a bigger, better player? And so one thing that I can tell you, everybody is after, in some way, in some shape, in some form, everybody is after bigger, better results. And so for me, having spent 3 years in the military, 3 years in the army, and working with athletes and top entrepreneurs from all over the world, and studying what the most successful people do, the wealthiest do, I can tell you one thing, that if you implement this one thing in your life, it's going to change everything. And that is, if you want to get bigger, better results, the one thing that I want to encourage you to introduce at a higher level is called accountability. Accountability. That's right. Why? Because, my friends, accountability equals results. I'll say that again. Accountability equals results. And so in any area you want to improve on in your life, I'm going to encourage you to introduce accountability. Whether it's in your relationships, whether it's in your finance, whether it's in your business, whatever area, introduce accountability. Now, I ask people all the time, I say, okay, Joe Schmo, who holds you accountable? And you know what Joe Schmo says to me? He says to me, well, Arnon, I hold myself accountable. And I'm like, dude, that's good. That's good that you hold yourself accountable. But I'm going to tell you right now, one of the smartest decisions you can make with 2023 knocking on your door, on our door, is to introduce accountability. Introduce third-party accountability. I was just at the gym. I just finished kickboxing a little bit earlier. And guess what? I have a private trainer there training me, watching how I'm punching, how I'm hitting the bag, right? Watching my movements, watching my technique, watching my commitment, my attitude, right? And so if I can leave you with any pearls of wisdom today, and that is this one idea of introduce accountability. Now, is accountability comfortable? Heck no. Is it welcomed with open arms? Most likely not, because it's uncomfortable, right? But here's the reality. If you want to have what you've never had, you're going to have to do things you've never done to become the person you've always wanted to become. And one of the best ways to do it is introduce third-party accountability. So if you want to improve your intimate relationship or your relationship with your kids or your relationship with spouses or introduce some form of accountability. Introduce someone to talk to, someone that's going to give you tasks or activities to do or to think about that's going to drive the accountability, because when you drive accountability, you're going to get better results. Same thing in your business. If you want to get better results, financially rewarded in the form of better results, introduce a coach or someone that's going to see what you can't see. We all have a blind spot, yes? And so, long story short, my friends, on a brief, one idea concept that will change the game for you in 2023 is I invite every single one of you to introduce higher levels of accountability into any area. I promise you, you will see a massive and dramatic improvement. Like I went to train, right? I went kickboxing just recently. I just came back from the gym, right? So if I was just training on my own, looking outside saying, holy shit, it's -3 degrees, I don't want to go there. But I know that my trainer's waiting for me. He's at the gym. He's actually waiting for me to show up. So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh, geez. Okay, there's no way getting out of this one, because I'm not going to call him 5, 10, 20, 30 minutes before a session and say, I'd rather stay in bed. Ability, my friends, get the coach, get the trainer, get someone who won't tolerate your bullshit and your stories, that will help you up your game and take it to the next level. So I hope you guys got some value today. As always, sending you a lot of passion, a lot of strength, and most importantly, a Merry, Merry Christmas. I have my tree up, and it is a beautiful tree. And I hope you guys have a great festive period. Next week will be the last week before we take a break. So join us next week, Wednesday, same time, same place, for another Words of Wisdom with yours truly. Till then, stay strong and see you guys soon. Ciao.